1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Deputy Prime Minister and the Egyptian Foreign Minister in a telephonic conversation have discussed the situation in the Middle East. The Finance Minister has left for the United States to attend the annual meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank in Washington, D.C. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for strengthening cooperative and inclusive multilateralism in the pursuit of collective security. In the Sultan of Johor Cup hockey, the match between Pakistan and Malaysia will be played at Johor today. And now the news in detail. The Deputy Prime Minister Mohammed Asagda spoke with the Egyptian Foreign Minister Dr. Badr Abdulati. The two leaders exchanged views on the ongoing situation in the Middle East, particularly the developments in Gaza and Palestine. They also discussed the regional diplomatic efforts and coordination ahead of the forthcoming summit scheduled to take place in Sharm el-Sheikh on Monday. The Minister for Finance, Mohammad Aurangzeb, has left for the United States to attend the annual meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank in Washington, D.C. He will represent Pakistan at the plenary meetings of the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. The Finance Minister will hold meetings with the officials of IMF, World Bank, International Finance Corporation, and Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency. He will also attend a special banquet hosted by the World Bank President, Ajay Banga, in honor of the selected countries. The Finance Minister is scheduled to meet the Managing Director of the International Monetary Fund, Kristina Georgieva, on the sidelines of the G24 Middle East, North Africa, and Pakistan, also known as MENAP Countries Summit. He will deliver a keynote address at the forum. Mohammad Aurangzeb will participate in the regional roundtable organized by the World Bank in connection with the digital transformation of the Federal Board of Revenue. He will attend more than 65 events and gatherings in Washington, D.C. The United States Shahzad Natalie Baker called on the Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar in Islamabad today. During the meeting, different issues including bilateral relations and digital media partnership were also discussed. On the occasion, the minister said Pakistan is playing a frontline role in the war against terrorism and we have rendered unprecedented sacrifices for peace in the world. Ataullah Tarar said the government has introduced a comprehensive policy to eliminate fake news and promote digitalization. The information minister said the government is taking concrete steps to promote tourism to increase economic activities. In her remarks, the American Shahzad Natalie Baker appreciated Pakistan's steps to protect journalists. She said Pakistan's economy is heading towards stability and growth. At the United Nations, Pakistan has called for strengthening cooperative and inclusive multilateralism in the pursuit of collective security and prioritizing the United Nations machinery over strategic alliances. In a statement, Pakistan's permanent representative to the world body in Geneva, Bilal Ahmed, said at the global scale, we continue to witness modernization of nuclear arsenals, development of destabilizing technologies, and weaponization of new domains. He said India continues to evade bilateral dialogue on nuclear and missile restraint as well as on risk reduction measures. He further said there is an increasing resort to the unilateral use of force, and this year alone the world has seen multiple theaters of armed conflict expand with catastrophic humanitarian consequences. Bilal Ahmed said it is time to move away from the politics of escalation and towards the imperatives of coexistence. Qatar's Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdurrahman bin Jassim Al Thani has discussed the implementation of the Gaza ceasefire agreement in a telephone call with the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Sheikh Mohammed informed Antonio Guterres that Qatar will spare no effort in fulfilling its humanitarian and diplomatic duty towards the Palestinians. Antonio Guterres expressed thanks for Qatar's pivotal diplomatic role in facilitating the negotiations that led to the agreement. And now news about sports. In the Sultan of Johor Cup hockey, the match between Pakistan and Malaysia will be played at Johor today. The match will start at 3:15 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Cricket. In the Women's ICC World Cup, the match between Sri Lanka and England will be played at Colombo today. The match will start at 2:30 p.m. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.